would you assess the cooperation of Korea companies in Mexico and their engagement with the Mexican people?
Yes, due to the various activities of Korean companies in Mexico, for most Mexican people, the first image of Korea is the advanced country with high technology, especially in manufacturing sector, especially because of the mobile phone and automobile.
Yeah.
So, and Korean companies will continue to contribute to economic development and social development in Mexico, as well as to reduce the gap, the regional inequality in Mexico.
Today, we are honored to meet with His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Mexico, Mr. Tae-wan Huh, as part of the Korea-Mexico Economic Forum recently held under the theme Technological Innovation and Shared Prosperity. This meeting has clearly demonstrated the growing interest and commitment of both countries to strengthen cooperation in strategic sectors such as artificial intelligence, semiconductors, intellectual property, and applied science. We thank the ambassador for taking the time to speak with us and share his vision regarding the present and future of this valuable bilateral relationship. Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you.
To begin this interview, I would like to ask, how do you envision the evolution of technological cooperation between Korea and Mexico over the next 5 years, especially in key areas such as artificial intelligence and semiconductors?
First, thank you very much for giving me a chance to talk about industrial cooperation between Korea and Mexico. I will answer the first question. For Korea, Mexico is the largest trading partner in Latin America, and the trade volume with Mexico account for more than 50% of the total trade volume with Latin America. It comes from the fact that Korea and Mexico have a mutual complementary industrial structure. In this regard, I think our two countries could make this kind of mutual complementary cooperation in the field of artificial intelligence and semiconductors. For this cooperation happening, I think the most important thing is for two countries to make institutional mechanism handling this kind of the cooperation, especially Korea and Mexico should establish regularly a consultation body handling this kind of industrial cooperation. Through this consultation body, our two countries could discuss and consult how to make direction of cooperation and how to proceed the deeper cooperation. And the Korea hosted this year's APEC, the economic leaders meeting at the end of October. I hope the President Sheinbaum will attend this economic leaders meeting in Korea. The two head of state could discuss how to make this institutional mechanism and how to deepen this kind of industrial cooperation, For that, I hope the President Sheinbaum will attend this year's APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in Korea.
Around this discussion, today celebrate the Korea-Mexico Economic Forum, and there was significant discussion about innovation and shared prosperity. But from your perspective, Ambassador, what are the most promising opportunities that emerge for our countries from this bilateral dialogue?
At this year's Economic Cooperation Forum, the Korea and Mexico shared the recognition that our two countries should make development in the cooperation in the field of the cutting edge industries and the intellectual property.
Sure.
So for the shared prosperity, in the area of semiconductor, our two countries opened the beginning door for how to cooperate in the field of semiconductors, because Mexico is now starting the long-term developed plan for semiconductor industries. So at this forum, Korea and our two countries discussed how to participate and how to contribute to this kind of the Mexico's development plan. And in the field of the industrial intellectual property, we showed the best practice and the best experiences of Korea. And in the near future, there will be the mutual, the high-level exchange to develop this cooperation. With this forum as a momentum, our two countries could foster and seek the deeper cooperation in other areas, such as the future mobility, renewable energy and clean energy, and the digital government, for the innovative and the future-oriented cooperation.
It's a real theme about energy clean for Mexico and Korea. And for me, it's important to mention that we know that Korea has a strong track record in intellectual property and support for innovation. So, what best practices do you believe could be useful for strengthening the innovation ecosystem in Mexico?
Korea is now making efforts to transform the innovative-oriented industrial structure.
Okay.
As following through the education reform, building up the creative and innovative manpower, and the Korea initiated the study of the basic science, the technology, and we also produced the ecosystem for supporting the startup and the small and medium companies in the field of innovation sector. Okay. And finally, the private and public cooperation to establish the comprehensive roadmap in order to transform into the innovative industrial structure. This kind of Korea's policy experience and the evaluation of the policy would be the good reference to the Mexico government, the Plan Mexico.
Yeah.
So the Korea is also willing to participate and contribute to the Mexico's successful implementation of Plan Mexico, and Korea has the capability to assist the Mexico.
Yes, agreed. It's a great idea. Sounds like the Plan Mexico maybe help the collaboration between Korea and Mexico, no? So, well, and conclude, the participation of authorities, academics, and representatives from the private sector in this forum, economic forum, was very significant. So what do you think should be the next steps to deepen this strategic collaboration between Korea and Mexico?
I would like to point out two things. The conflict and competition within the United States and China will be continued.
Yeah.
And the United States is trying to reorganize supply chain made up only by North America.
Yeah.
And in this regard, for Korea, Mexico's importance for Korean companies is growing. I think also the more and more Korean companies will come to Mexico. Meanwhile, for Mexico, it would be indispensable to diversify the trading partner in order to break from the high dependence on the United States. So for Mexican companies, Korea would be a bridging role, connecting the market in the northeastern area and southeastern area, and even including India. And so in this regard, our two countries should remove proactively some barriers which hinders the mutual participation of the companies.
Yes.
For example, the Korea and Mexican government should modernize the mutual investment agreement, and the cooperation in the field of customs and tariff, and the simplification of the investment process, and removing the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
And so another thing, in the mid and long term basis, at the suitable time, our two countries should make the free trade agreement within two, and through this kind of free trade agreement, we should make a comprehensive institutional basis for strengthening and deepening our cooperation. Yes.
Ambassador, a message that will surely be of a great interest to our younger audience. What do you say to young Mexicans' interest in science and technology about the opportunities of Korea can offer as a partner in their professional development? It's a them important interest.
Okay. Korea has technology and experience in the manufacturing sectors, featuring the semiconductors, automobile, and the shipbuilding, steel, and petrochemical.
Yeah.
And Korea also building up the industry academic linkage and cooperation system. Also, Korea each has the legal system for foreign students.
Okay.
To give the chance to study and getting job together in the field which are suffering from the shortage of manpower. So through the cooperation between the two government and academic side, I expect the more Mexican students will go to Korea, especially in the field of the technical and engineering areas, and in Korea, study and getting job in Korea. So and then after they come back to Mexico, they will play a vital, important role in developing the industries in Mexican industries, because they acquired in Korea more advanced technology and experience.
Yeah, I agree with this, that more opportunities of Korea for the students that maybe applied in this science, no? Around this bilateral dialogue between Mexico and Korea, I would like to ask, well, could you share your perspective on the current state of business activity of the Korea companies in Mexico and the economic exchange between our two countries?
Korean companies came to Mexico since the 1980s.
Wow.
As of now, the total amount of the direct investments exceed 11 billion US dollars, and more than 500 Korean companies making its direct investment in Mexico. Korean, especially in the automobile, the domestic electronics, and technological, and the steel industries. And the Korean company also is producing the 150,000, more than 150,000 the Mexican jobs.
Yes. And to conclude this interview, how would you assess the cooperation of Korea companies in Mexico and their engagement with the Mexican people?
Yes, due to the various activities of Korean companies in Mexico, for most Mexican people, the first image of Korea is the advanced country with high technology, especially in manufacturing sector, especially because of the mobile phone and automobile.
Yeah.
So, and Korean companies will continue to contribute to economic development and social development in Mexico, as well as to reduce the gap, the regional inequality in Mexico. So I hope the activities of Korean companies here in Mexico will be a dynamic and important role in the connecting two countries and the people of two countries together.
Yes, yeah. I agree with that. And thank you, Ambassador. We deeply thank you for this enriching conversation. And your words not only highlights the potential of cooperation between Korea and Mexico, but also reflect the shared enthusiasm for building a future based on innovation, knowledge, and mutual collaboration. We are confident that the ties between our nation will continue to grow stronger and create tangible opportunities for our society, especially for future generations. thank you very much for your time and for your commitment of this shared vision. Thank you, Ambassador.
Okay, thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.